Good morning. Hi, everyone. This is world famous director of photography, Marlon Green. I want to say good morning, everyone. Stay positive. Try not to step on anyone to make yourself feel better. Good morning. The first thing I want to talk about is Black woman, please repent. This is not to be, directed at you as negative, but directed at you as motivation, because you're not giving us your full credit, meaning you are not pulling your weight in society. Not all of you, but most of you. Today in the news, today is Monday, April 17th. Today in the news, Vice President Mike Pence warns North Korea about the nuclear standoff that's imminently looming. Well, first thing I want to say is, okay, it's about time Japan has stepped up, but we also need Japan to realize we need them to step up on that nuclear waste issue. And the global community is now considering outlawing and doing away with all nuclear material, because we do not need that for weapons. The weapons we have now are so powerful, we don't need a nuclear contamination with that. And with that being said, the time of white supremacy is over. The KKKs, the skinheads, and all the rest of these groups, we're not taking y'all shit no more, and we suggest the good white folks separate yourselves from the bad white folks. Because if I have to do it, it's going to be a little bit messier than you all can do it. And I'd rather you do it, because it's really your responsibility. You broke our women. You made them into what less they were supposed to be. And you leave all of the responsibility on me to tell them, knowing that I don't have any riches. They are not going to listen to me. Knowing that we don't have land, they are not going to listen to us. We don't have solid family, they are not going to listen to us. And if God thinks that the black woman is going to come back to the black man after 400 years of being bought and sold, we really don't need God if he's going to be dragging his ass every time we need him. I'm speaking for myself, because I'm tired of hearing people praying when they're supposed to be physically doing something, and when they're physically supposed to be doing something, they're praying. Our leaders in the media are straight frauds. First of all, Barack Obama, I disagree with my professor on this case. I do not agree that Barack Obama was a better president than Donald Trump. I could give you 3 reasons off top that Donald Trump is already better than Barack Obama. For one thing, he never said that he did not support reparations. He never said he did, and he never said he didn't. Bernie Sanders said he does not. Barack Obama does not. Hillary Clinton does not. But you blindly followed them with all of these scandalous ordeals, and you look over a Hall of Famer like me. That's bullshit. Number 2, Barack Obama had homosexually orientated gay social and economic policies. In other words, you had to be gay to get anything from him, because he's gay. And some people will make your life miserable because theirs are. You have to resist. You do not have to fight them all the time, because that's part of their plan. When people trying to draw you into a fight and trying to come up off of that fight, that's when you do not fight. That's when they're trying to drag you down the drain with them. Do not fight people that are trying to come up, making a reputation of trying to tear you down. Back to the black woman. Black woman, you are special only because they can use you in these other capacities. These white women are not supporting black women. These white men are not supporting black women like they should, because they'll be helping the males too. If you're helping our women and not helping the men, you're a racist or you biased at best. Everything is harder for the African Americans, so if we're successful or exceptional, we expect you to comply and recognize us, because your boyfriends ain't shit. Y'all into marrying married guys. You can't like my work because you fuck with so many guys. Anything better than theirs is going to cause a jealous reaction. You've been bred like this for 400 years, and you even have enough time to take care of yourself more. With all of these things that's going on, you want to be the most sought after. You want to be the most finest. You want to be the most respected. Well, you have to give some of that shit out if you want it. Y'all not respecting us in the streets. Y'all fight us in the streets. Y'all don't support us on a political level. You don't support us on a leadership level. Every time you turn around, you run into aid to people like Donald Trump and forget about people like us. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump won with my strategies, okay? Most of the strategies that he used for me, they worked, okay? If Donald Trump says he's all for the people and put America first, well, these wars first is not putting America first. Japan is finally jumping on a bandwagon because China seems like they're jumping on the bandwagon. But check this out, right? I do not agree with the shit that y'all be putting us up with. And I hope you can get it together. Black woman, get your shit together, because they're using you to keep us down, and you're the only one benefiting from it. If you don't like this, baby, it's because you either gay or jealous, and you're very insecure. Most of you all have gotten what you've got by other skills besides working. And then you have the nerve to worship Oprah. You have the nerve to worship Beyonce. I'm 10 times better of a leader, and I'm twice as talented than any of them put together. Quit saying this and women that. There are only 2 genders on the planet, and this is the exact same behavior that brought about the destructive behavior in heaven, which got the angels tossed from heaven and cast it down to earth and wherever at. We don't need this divisive ass behavior, okay? I'm with everybody. I'm with breast cancer, but I'm with cancer altogether. These people today are not honest. You are following the wrong people. There are issues with insurance agencies that they target African Americans more than they target African American women. The women never seem to know the differences that they have that the men don't. Going back to Vice President Mike Pence. Mike Pence is warning about North Korea hostility. Well, what about the white supremacists, the KKK, and the skinheads in America? Those are your next assignments, okay? All right? I suggest they put the Bath Party back in charge, because this has been going on for a very long time, and there is no ending in sight. And even Afghanistan, former president, is now telling the United States to leave Afghanistan. So overstaying your welcome or going where people don't want you and try to impose wills is simply counterproductive. We have reached the threshold of destruction, meaning that almost any one of these superpower nations have more than enough destructive nuclear firepower to destroy the Earth's atmosphere once and for all, or forever changes it to where it's uninhabitable. Now, they want us to believe that they're doing the right thing, but they're steady doing the wrong thing and not opening up these alternative sources of energy such as hydrogen and solar. It's just ridiculous. I'm a better leader. I'm handsome. I'm the hottest shit on the web. I have more credibility. I have international experience. And the government, with Obama unjust policies, sent me to prison for 2 years on false charges. I came out a shot caller. I don't believe anything in Barack Obama's book is true, because if it was true, he'll be a better leader, and the review board for the Nobel Peace Prize would not want their award back. You think about that shit. And the only reason why you all are hanging on to them bums, boyfriends, and guys that's in relationships is because of the money. You have been bred to be like that. You have been bred not to be relationship material. And you're more comfortable jumping from relationship to relationship because you're the ones that don't want a commitment at 6-to-1. Not us. And if we have more than one woman, it's because it's a ratio of 6-to-1. Y'all have boyfriends and you're single 6-to-1. So don't come playing that shit with me. Don't come try to fool me. And by you can't give me any credit, it's a dead giveaway that y'all in too many relationships, and many of them are inappropriate, unprofessional, unproductive, and you can't even like my shit unless I'm praising you. That's some old bullshit. Y'all need to get off of that shit. And that's why real men need to have their own money, because money makes the world go around, not pussy. Okay? And the only reason why y'all hanging on to these guys is because they're spoiling you, and their wives don't give a fuck as long as they getting draped down. And so when we have something, y'all gonna have to comply with what we say. And this is why single African American women will not get reparations without us, because you've been looking for and riding the bandwagon bus for so long. You cannot recognize us, you cannot say you're sorry, and you cannot make up for lost time. But what you can do is start loving us now. Start loving us right now. Forget all the damn excuses, okay? Start helping your black men more. And I like the white folks that's not taking this personal, because you all know this is my responsibility to lasso our women back in, and you're just not going to do it. And besides, there's a lot of other bias and racial issues that you all can tackle in the meantime. This is Director Marlon Green, the hottest director of photography and multimedia and anywhere on the web. You heard me? Holla!